you know our first guest from his unbelievable impressions on Saturday Night Live. You've seen him do drama on A Million Little Things, love that. Seen him cook with Bobby Flay and heard his voice on The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Invincible. He's even the host of a game show now. We welcome back to AM Northwest the one and only Jay Pharoah. Jay, great to see you again.
Great to see you too.
Oh
hey,
my gosh.
I love it. I love it. You see me? I got my Portland costume on right now.
Which is what?
Well, you don't know whether I'm rich or homeless. You can't tell. You can't tell what's going on. You know what I mean? You don't know whether I'm balling or whether I'm struggling out here. You don't know. I could finance your whole neighborhood right now. You better watch how you talk to the bums out here, because you don't know which side they on.
Yeah. You were here.
Yeah.
Like 2014. You were on AM Northwest.
Yeah.
And,
wow.
Yeah,
look at
that.
me.
Look
at that guy. Look at that.
I mean, that was a while ago.
That naive.
And you got to cook with Gregory Gourdet, who's huge.
Yes.
He's huge in the cooking world.
That is wow. You flashed. Wow, that's crazy.
Right?
Look at him, man. Look, I'm happy. It looks like I'm doing an Eddie Murphy impression. It does. I don't even.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I'm just like the hands. I could just tell. Like now, I'm on Idris Elba now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
And do you like to cook? Because I saw you do.
Oh yeah.
Because you cooked
cooking
with Bobby Flay too,
I
right?
cook with Bobby Flay. Shout out to Bobby Flay. That's my guy. He taught me how to cook. It was what was it? Lobster mac and cheese.
Oh my gosh, that sounds great.
We cooked that. But I love it. You know what I mean? I'm always in the kitchen whipping it up. I don't just whip up breakfast. You know, that's cheating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those people that just, I cook a good omelet. Well, okay. What about lunch? What about beyond that?
Yeah.
You know, because there's other meals you have to fulfill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you grow up with your parents as good cooks?
Yeah, my dad used to be a chef.
No way, really?
Absolutely. He used to be a chef back in the day. He used to, and my mom was, when she was pregnant with my sister, he would always cook, and he would bring it back home from the restaurant. She would love it.
Your dad.
He's so funny.
So look how cute you were as a kid. Look how cute you were.
Big black, little black. My dad is so funny, man.
I don't know if it was a birthday party, but he is on the microphone singing, and he does really well, and he dances really well, too.
Oh, my gosh. Yo, him singing Prince and hearing my aunt followed up with the, like, it's just, we just need a camera. We just need, my dad, his dances, okay, I'll tell you all this, okay? All right, okay. I've met Eddie. I've met Dave Chappelle. I've met. I didn't get to meet Bernie Mac, who is one of my inspirations as well.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor's, all them. Cat Williams. Yo, I don't care about impressing those guys. When I make my dad laugh, I'm really doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to me, he's the funniest person on the planet.
Yeah.
And I mean, he'll say crazy stuff. He'll just say crazy stuff. While y'all was in Nut City. What is Nut City? What does that mean? He's one of them old school dudes that just says that. He said, y'all better get it together now. He said, once you, he told me when I was 5, right? He was like, yeah, once you fought in your drawers, they contaminated. I was like, what is that? What do you mean? What do you mean contaminated? Like, I can't use them we could wash them, right? He just says crazy stuff like that, but it's always been like that.
Is your mom funny too, or
she's funny? She's in New York, and she's from Brooklyn, so she throws shade. Like everybody has, you have an aunt or something that will say something underhanded, and that's just how they are.
Yeah.
She's the underhanded aunt. That's what she does. You gonna wear that out? Like, come on, son. Like, yo, I took my time. I put this together, and now you cooking me? Like, I don't like this,
Your parents must be so proud. And I'm wondering if the time look how cute she
my mom.
is.
Yeah.
She really looks more like a sister than a mother. I mean, she looks great.
Yeah, she does. She looks, my mom looks amazing.
Yeah, she does.
But
they must be so proud. And I'm thinking of the time when you met Obama and you did Obama for Obama.
Oh my gosh, they were there. There's a picture of all of us. My cousins were there. My sister, everybody was there at the White House. We all took it with Michelle Obama. That day, I remember, I walked in. Yep, there it goes. Look at that. Look at as I'm telling. It's kind of like I'm planning the segment. It's kind of crazy. So that day, Obama, when I walked in the office, he goes, Jay, you got to have a little more fun on SNL. You got to. I mean, I like to have fun. I mean, you're a little uptight, man. I mean, you loosen up. Imagine this mixed man telling me that I need to loosen up. I'm like, have you seen yourself dance? You ever seen Obama dance? It's real stiff. It's like,
Yeah.
that's the Caucasian side when he dances. It's crazy. But I think he's great. I mean, but he was like, you're gonna take this job and I'm gonna chill. I was like, oh no, I saw what happened to your hair. I'm not doing that. He went from jet black to Cisco in 4 years. His whole top he just salt and peppered.
Yeah.
He's distinguished Obama now. But he's so great. He's so dope. Yeah, I'm just happy.
Your family, you just love your family. You took them on Family Feud, which
man.
had to be hilarious.
Yeah, it was
as
hilarious.
well.
It's hilarious that we lost. It's crazy. but listen, man, I loved doing that with them. We gotta talk to each other before, because we all have to base our answers on the 50-year-old plus white audience that watches the show, because they're not going to know certain people.
Right.
Like the question was, who was the biggest pop star? Okay, Michael Jackson was already taken. I said Prince.
Yeah.
It wasn't an answer.
No.
Steve Harvey said, what? Prince ain't an answer? He said, boy, we got to walk up out of here because this don't make no sense. You mean to tell me Prince ain't up there?
When Steve Harvey get confused, his face, he does this. You know what I mean? He looks like a mad version of Mr. Potato Head. He does. He looks like Mr. Potato Head with anger, like with road rage. That's it's like, shout out to Steve Harvey. That's my uncle right there. You know what I mean?
Boy, you better stop talking about me, boy. I come up there, boy. I whip you behind, boy. Yeah, I'm old school now, boy. Back in the 70s.
Anyway.
You
what
have
up,
your
Godfrey?
own game show.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The
It's
quiz with balls, baby.
Quiz with balls.
Yeah, the name, I didn't know. I mean, it's fun though.
It's funny to
is.
watch.
It is. When you take a show like that, which is basically, speaking of Steve Harvey, this is a good segue into it. That's like Family Feud crossed with Wipeout. So when you can learn things and you can also see people having fun on screen, it's a formula for success.
Yeah.
Because I had talked to Fox about many projects we were supposed to do, but this is the one that stood out. So, hey, I'm back, baby. Yeah.
I could see you hosting a talk show too.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, maybe. Just me. You know what I mean? I can just have myself interviewing other. You know what? That is a dope idea though.
Right? If somebody doesn't show up, you can interview yourself.
Split myself. We can split the screen. I'll put the makeup on. I don't care if it's a fat suit I got to wear. It's fine. I'll do that.
Wait, we wanted to see one more cute shot of you because you're adorable.
Oh,
Look
no.
at this.
Oh, gosh.
With your fedora.
Looking like a Jehovah's Witness. Look at that kid. I look like I'm knocking on doors and handing out watchtowers. Is that what they call it? Yeah, but I was 8 years old when I took that picture.
Cute.
You see the little belly? Look at him, little fat boy. It looks like the black penguin. Look at him.
He's cute.
Yeah, he was a little.
He's cute. Don't you put him down. He's adorable.
He was a cute little. That
adorable.
leather jacket. I was 75 at 8.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? I've always been ready for the world. My little
You
top
are at
hat.
Helium tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay, want to tell everyone to go check him out. Also check out the quiz show with balls.
Quiz
as
with
well.
balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quiz show with balls. The show is called the Quiz with Balls, people. You need to make sure you check it out.
Jay Pharoah, everyone.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.
Hey.
Hey, great job.
Thank
That was
you.
fun.